It's often the case that the kind of models that you're developing are seen as right for the kids who are not school shaped, and it seems to me that what you're both doing is eminently transferable for all kids.
Well, can I answer? I'll go first again, sorry. But we want heterogeneous groups of kids, and we want kids who just reflect society, and so that's what we want for our schools, just to show that very thing. It's like when kids learn, who knows? And if I link it back to the last topic of depth of knowledge and subject expertise, I mean, in about 1900, I think there were about half a dozen sub-disciplines of mathematics, mysteriously looking like the ones at school now. And now, as I understand it, there's upwards of 80 sub-disciplines of mathematics. So it's actually just not possible for even someone new out of university to actually have their head around everything there is to know about even a discipline or even a section of a discipline. So we just have to get smarter about what knowledge is and what depth of knowledge is.
Margaret?
Well, I agree. It's loftier than where I am at the moment because my headspace is dealing on a daily basis with students from no socioeconomic background. So the work that I'm doing with the Swan Extended School Hub through the Smith family and through the Fogarty Foundation centres upon building strong communities, because without those strong communities then we're not going to have strong schools. But what we need to do is to be able to provide optimum learning conditions so that the children come to us with possibilities, and we have to work very hard to make sure that they have those it is possible. It's possible to move along the continuum from generational poverty and lack of aspiration, because they don't know. But it's possible to move, provided we tell them the rules, we teach them the rules where they can succeed along the continuum. But for me, because I'm dealing with children from 4 years of age up to the age of 12 and a half, 13, mine is to be able to give them a sense of hope. I'm not explaining it in such academic terms, but I know what I mean in terms of engagement, because I do believe it is my job to provide a situation where the children feel respected, cared for, nurtured, and provided with the best that we can do to give them that opportunity to reach the best that they can be. And I feel if I've done that, I've done my job. Now, and when you talk today about all those things about engagement and about project-based learning and things like that, the single most powerful one for me is for the teachers to have loving relationships with the students. Kids want to know that the teacher knows what they're supposed to be working at, and they're born with built-in crap detectors. They soon know that. But they also want a teacher who can smile at them, who is interested in them, who has a sense of humour. That's all they ask. So little of an adult who has the power to make or break them.
So our design goes. I agree. So we say that every student deserves to be known well, and so we want the teacher to stay with the student. So it's beyond a year. So if a student's starting high school in, let's say, an hour frame of year 9, we would hope the advisory teacher stays the whole way. So the whole dynamic of the relationship changes, as does accountability. It's a highly accountable frame to stay with the kid.